Hello everyone, Larry Satchwell here. My friend Bonnie, who sent me the Harrymore smart camera bird feeder, has recently sent me a trail cam. Now I'm looking forward to opening this. We have several critters up in the woods. Over the years I've seen some coyotes, a lot of raccoons, a lot of possums, and we have a bobcat that comes around occasionally. About 5 years ago, there was one that was roadkill in front of the house. I was amazed to see that. And then last year, I caught one on another trail cam up in our woods. 4G light cellular trail cam. Nice packaging. Here's a solar panel. I've got to be really careful where I place this because our horses are up in the woods. Strap here for on the trees, and they will mess with it. This looks like a solar panel bracket. Another bracket of some sort. And it's like a Wi-Fi antenna. Hardware and charging cable in here. With a screwdriver included, I like that. And tweezers, that's interesting. Here's the camera itself. That's sharp looking. Like a place right here for the Wi-Fi antenna. Not much to see in here. First thing it has is how to contact them if you're having trouble. All right. Well, before I break anything, I'm going to step aside and read the owner's manual here. Well, as it turns out, after just a couple pages here on the page 2 exactly, on the owner's manual, it says you need to charge this for 10 to 13 hours. And then I can check, once I add it to the app, I can check my battery status. So I'll do that first. I'll find a charging port here. There it is. Takes this with the charging cord here. And I'll plug this in and see you tomorrow. Well, hello everyone. Larry Satchwell back. This is all charged up. So let's set it up. I'm going to be recording this on my iPhone and on the screenshot here so you can see exactly what I'm doing. So I've got the book here. The first thing I need to do is go to my camera and set up the app. So I can either do it this way or I can do it through the App Store. So this is for an iPhone and it's going to open in the App Store. So this is the icon I'm looking for. Make sure you've got that icon, and I'm going to press Get. My phone requires me to double click it there. So now I can open it. I'm going to allow it full access. I'm going to allow it to use my location while I'm in the app. And I'm going to allow it to send me a summary. So I need to put in my email address. You're not going to be able to see this. I've got to hit the agreement. I agree to their terms, otherwise I can't use it. So now I need a password. And I'm always having a hard time coming up with that. All right. Let's try something simple here. And again, you won't be able to see this. Now I have to put this encode in here. I'm terrible at that. To prove I'm a human. And we'll see if that works. All right, it did. Congratulations. Now I can log in. As I can't show you that, I'm going to ask it to remember it so I can log in quickly again. All right. Tap to add location. Tap to enter the device. Tap to view video in the cloud. Customer service. And it's showing me everything I need to do. So here I need to add a device. I would like to use my Bluetooth, so I'm going to allow it to do that. I would like to use my camera, I'm going to allow it to do that. So now I need to point the camera to the light, but I'm not ready to do that because I need to set this up. And to set it up, it wanted me to install the antenna and the SIM card. All right, I think that's why they gave you the tweezers, because this thing is tiny, but this is the SIM card just like your phone has. So you're going to see the silicone stuff, this gold, point that towards the upper part of the camera. And now, you go back here, I can turn the camera on. So let me make sure I've got that right. All right, register the account, adding the camera. Okay. I'm going to turn the camera on. Scan the QR code on the camera to connect your phone. All right, there's a QR code right back here. There we go.
SIM card. Install the camera. Install the antenna. Then power on the device. The blue LED will light up after about 1 minute. Click Next.
So the light is constantly flashing. I click Next. I'm going to allow it. Be patient. I think I could have added the SIM card and the antenna before I downloaded the app. Would have saved you some screen time.
Enter the camera name and address. Using default name and address can go to the next step directly.
Okay. Well, I'm going to call this camera Sue. And then it's got my address in here. So I'll finish.
Camera installed successfully. Fully charge the camera at first use.
Here I am. There we are. So here I am online. I'll put my face on here. There we go. That was easy enough. So let's set this thing, get my solar panel on here and get it set up. So I'll close this up. There are two options for the solar panel. Option one is to put it right up here, and option two is to mount this bracket someplace and put it there. So if you're going to put it up for a long period of time or a permanent location, I would go with this option. But it also allows you to put the camera in the shade, and this appears to be a pretty long cord here. But to put this mounting bracket on, I'll first put it on the camera or the solar panel here, and it takes the long screw that came with it, and they give you the screwdriver to work with. You know, it also has two straps here that looks like my strap could go through that if I didn't want to put it on the camera. And then it goes on the back of the camera here. And we've got the strap. It's got a nice easy clip here. So that'll go through there. All right, it's a beautiful sunny day in Georgia. Let's go set it up. I have Sue set up on this tray. I use the strap. It gets enough dappled sunlight to keep the battery pretty good. Once these trees leaf out, I'm going to have to move it. But I found some end of the season deer feed on the at Tractor Supply. I've been putting it out here, so we've been getting quite a few raccoons, possums, and deers in this little crossroads right here. So I actually have two of these SEHMUA cameras. Bonnie sent me this one first, and as I went to put it together, I couldn't get the screw in the plastic insert in the back of this camera. I went back and forth with the support. They had me send a little video. They were sure it was the screw, but anyway, they sent me another camera, and that's Sue down there, and this is Johnny. By the way, when I'm working, I like to listen to Pandora, and occasionally I listen to Johnny Cash radio, and that day, Johnny Cash was playing A Boy Named Sue. So we got Sue down there and Johnny up here. Well, they sent me Sue. The screw worked in Sue, and it didn't work in here. So it was the plastic insert, and they're aware of that, and they're going to really work on quality control. But what other company would send you another one just on your word? So with the option of putting the solar panel on the solar panel holder, I've got it up here. And this kind of monitors what's going on this path. With Sue right down there, it kind of gives me a great vision of what's going on. I also had Sue facing that way for a while. I'll tell you what, I've been using these cameras thoroughly because I wanted to know exactly what happened with them. I've got some footage here of using the app. I have run out of their free trial, but I'm not going to be renewing that. It's just above my price range. But if I was an avid hunter, money well spent. But I just like to see the deer and the coyotes, whatever else comes through here on my property. So this is my second camera here, actually. And I suspected that I had a raccoon coming to the pond at night. So I put it out here by the pond, and look at all these hits. So first of all, here's the cat. He comes by that night. That's Poppy. Looks like a beautiful night. She moves on. This is 1:30 in the morning. Then at 2:43 here, the possum comes by. Gets a drink. If I want to put any of these in my camera roll, I just hit this icon over here, the cloud, and it's in the camera roll. So here's the raccoon climbing up at 3 o'clock in the morning, getting onto my bird feeder and emptying it. The raccoon is still there at 4:41. Still there at 4:44. And then the squirrel comes by at 8:41. If I want to go back to live, this is a different camera. Stop the video and go to live. And nothing has triggered it today, so there is no video in the cloud. In fact, the last time it was hit was this the 18th. So I'm going to move that camera very shortly. If we go down here to Sue, see what's happening at Sue. It's raining right now. This is the live picture. Nothing happening. But here's all the hits it had today. Very popular crossroads up here in the woods. So we've got a raccoon at 5:30 in the morning. A possum at 6:19 in the morning. And here's a deer. Put that on my camera roll. So let's open the SEHMUA Yukon app here, you can see that I'm out of cellular data. So my trial plan is up. If I go to the cellular data recharge here, I can see the plans. And 1 month package is $15. The 6 month package, $80, and the 1 year package, $229.90. That's way out of my price range. However, even though I'm out of storage, if I go back here, I can see that Johnny was detected. I don't have a viable SD card here in Sioux, but Johnny had detected things and it let me know that. If I go back here, you can see all the times Johnny was activated right here overnight. So I know there's stuff on the SD card. So I've been using this camera long enough that I'm convinced that it's a good camera. I don't want my name associated with a product that's not a good product. I give this product 2 thumbs up. I highly recommend it. Thanks for watching.